one of such days he was trying to impress me, and trying to impress me landed the two of us in the police nets. She has brought you a brand new story time. Hello guys. Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing this old school girl, please check out my new school videos. And if you like what you see, click the subscribe button and welcome to the family. And to my existing subscribers, my old subscribers, the real OG, thank you for making this experience worthwhile. I have come with a brand new story time. This story, guys, is about when I was arrested. 2009, yeah, I had just finished my WAEC, my SSC. I got a job in a shopping mall as one of the attendants there. The general manager of that place, her husband, some big guy in the government or maybe an oil company or so, had some police orderlies attached to them, okay? And so by default, some of these police guys used to come to the shop to stay with us. So this particular one, I'll never forget, his name is Austin. Yes, his name is Austin. He used to come to the shop then and just hang around and stay. And before you know what was happening, he started falling in love. He started falling in love with me. Say he wants to marry me. Those blah 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 that guys like to tell unsuspecting naive little girls. I look naive at the time, but my brain, every single time he's telling me one thing, he wants to do this. One of such days he was trying to impress me, and trying to impress me landed the two of us in the police nets. The mall was open, people were coming in and going out, and it was just a normal chill day. Then NEPA people, if you know them, came to cut the lights. We are always up to date when it comes to paying our NEPA bill, okay? Because we had a lot. You know what a typical shopping mall looks like now? There are a lot of things in the freezer that could go bad if there is no light. So because of that, we're always on time when it comes to paying our NEPA bill, okay? This shopping mall was doing, sure, NEPA bill couldn't have been a problem, okay? But this particular day, NEPA guys came. I was outside. What was it? I think I was attending to a customer outside. A customer was asking me some questions outside, and that was the instant this NEPA people came. So this police guy was outside too. So when they came, he told them that we are up to date with our payments. These are our NEPA bill, okay? And somehow they just got into an altercation. It wasn't supposed to go out of hand, but somebody he was trying to impress now was outside, and he was trying to form big guy, and the NEPA people got rude, and then he also got angry. I was like, do you know who I am? Do you know I'm a policeman? I will teach you a lesson, blah 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 blah. Before the twinkling of an eye, bottle everywhere, they were fighting. So they broke bottle, people were holding him. I still vividly remember him when he, like, while he was fighting, when they hold him, he's now turn and look at me, and he will not see me looking at him. Would that be, fighting more and more? Where I was like, can this fight stop already? I don't like violence. I don't like fights. I never have. You can't impress me with fights. If you're someone you're fighting, you think maybe I'll look at you and say, oh, he's such a strong guy. For where I'm so disgusted, like, isn't there a more responsible way to have handled this than fighting and tearing shit outside? So while they were fighting, there was this patrol. I don't know whether it was really a patrol van or something. I just know some police guys were in a van and they were passing, and then they saw fight. And so that was how they just came into the street where the shopping mall was and packed. When they came, they now asked him what happened. He was like, this is what happened. We're up to date in our payment. And before they even said what, he was like, I'm a police guy. I still remember them asking him, what's your one thing number? He was like, 61, this one. That's how the police said. Get into the vehicle. Carry some of the NEPA guys that were fighting. Get into the vehicle. We're remaining two girls, myself and one other girl named Rita. So they said, one of you has to come. The two of you should decide which of you will go. Hey! scared. What is happening? What are these people doing? I just didn't want this because I had heard a lot of horrible stories, and as a little child, then you know, my mind just made out the worst case scenario. When I think about it now, I laugh because it's really really funny. Okay, and I was really young, immature. I hadn't seen a lot of things. If it's now that I have seen life, at least to an extent. Where is the station? Let's be going. Please, I'm joking, no, because the way Nigeria is now, you can get to that station, and honestly, it's just a messed up situation right now in the country. But we trust God for mercy. So I was just so scared. I didn't know what to do. The police guys were not like, "You, Smally, it's you we want. Follow us." And I used to, like really dress well and look good. So the police people thought I was the child of the general manager, and we really looked alike. She's dark skinned and has a bit of my kind of eyes. So I think they thought I'm the child of the general manager. So they assumed that I'm like more of a milk cow than this other person. So they were like, "Come with us." To now further corroborate their claim, the Austin guy that started the fight in the first place was not like, "No, no, 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 make she no come, abeg, make she no come. This was special." In his mind, he's fighting for his love interest. So the police people now further thought, okay, well, no, 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 she must come with us. So I clearly remember them insisting, "Come here, you must enter the car with us, you must enter the car with us." Okay, so the other girl in the shop, when she saw what was happening, was like, instead of you to take her alone, then the two of us will go with you. So that was how she came with me. They carried Justin that started the fight, carried some other guys who were working in the shopping mall. We were just the only two females there. So when I saw her and then how she offered to come with me, I was quite relaxed and cool. Drove us straight to Okporo police station. If you stay in Port Harcourt, you know Okporo police station. Let's not even argue. You know Okporo police station. Okay, that's how they took video. They took us there. You know what was happening? The guy, one of the guys that works with us, and I saw them telling him to remove it. Right before, so the guy removed everything. He stripped to his boxers, and then they took his clothes, rolled it with his belt, and put it inside one kind of compartment, and told him, "Enter the cell." Cell? They didn't tell me anything though. I just stayed there. I started crying. I was crying. They're like, "Yeah, you're making noise." Because I was like, wait, is this how they'll ask me to remove my clothes? So for what now? For fights that I don't even understand how the fight happened. The police guy too, they took him to one place, maybe because they discovered he's their colleague, they were giving him the whole preferential treatment. They took him to one place. They took us one place. In the end, it was just initial gaga. They brought us back to sit where visitors really come to, see people. The general manager came. When she came, she just, because she really liked me, she just, Chisom, what happened now? You were afraid they would put you there. Don't mind these people. Just was avoiding anything that would make them snap me so it's not tomorrow when I come out I want to run for president, they will not say ex-convict, I beg. They now brought out the other guy, my colleague that was inside that place. Poor boy, when he came out, he was not telling us that right there, that small, I don't know what, behind bars now, that small enclosure they have there, they still have president. That one knocked him. I told him to lie down, and they did this one and this one and that one on him. He came out, he packed his things, he wore his things, and we went home. A week later or so, I told my elder brother. Of course, it's always my elder brother I'll tell first. To the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you were not distracted by this old school beauty. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next one. But before then, remember to like this video, drop a comment down in the comment section, and if you've had a similar experience, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.